Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am Milk and this is Milk Astrology, and today we're going to be doing another weekly tarot video about your zodiac sign and just the overall weekly predictions. Although I feel like I'm gonna do a bit different of a video this week because I have not posted last week, and I didn't really give you guys a full moon warning. So there was a full moon on the 1st of October, and now I just feel like we probably need a little bit of like a regroup or like a reading to kind of help us through this crazy October. There's a lot of crazy astrology happening this month that I will be posting on my Patreon, so if you would like to see that or be interested in that, I will leave a link below. But yeah, let's start with air signs. Air signs are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So if you are an air sign, you can apply your sun, moon, Mars, or rising. I do feel like your rising will be the most accurate for you, but whatever feels best for you. So yeah. So for the first card, we have Temperance reversed, and we also have Two of Cups. So I feel like balance in relationships is just something that you've been struggling with right now. I also feel like with kind of a theme about relationships this month really hitting all of us, there are some heavier dynamics with feeling like you're over-invested in people, or you're not putting enough. You're giving a lot, but you're not getting a lot back right now. You also have Three of Pentacles reversed, so I think you're kind of so focused lately on what you're investing in, if the investments that you've been making are things that are actually productive or good for you, or if you've just been kind of draining yourself. I feel like you've been really focused on how to please others, how to cater to others, but it's not really benefiting you in a way that feels productive to your overall well-being. Let me pull some more cards because I feel like that was really depressing. Oh. Okay, so the Lovers reversed. I guess just overall, this week, or with this first full moon in October, reevaluating your relationship dynamics and figuring out if the people that you're surrounding yourself with are good for you. Because I feel like you have a bad habit of tolerating things that you shouldn't tolerate. I feel like you settle at times. So figuring out if the things that you have in your life are good for you versus if they are just draining you, I think that's a really huge theme this week for you, because I feel like you're going so much out of your way to help others, but like you don't have anything for yourself. I feel like there is this sense of trying to please someone who's just not going to be pleased, and figuring out how to move away from that and to not put all of your energy into a situation where someone's not putting their energy into you is really important when proceeding with this. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune upright. So things are going to get better. But I do think you need to be honest with yourself, and you need to be open to accepting that things are not right at the moment. And let's pull an oracle card. Okay, so the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So I feel like you really just need to let go of some baggage, and you need to move away from feeling like something is like the end all be all, because I really don't think it is as important to you as you've made yourself believe it is. So you should really evaluate what you need to get rid of. Do some spring cleaning, whether that is with your friendships, with your Facebook group dynamics, whatever that is. So that is for air signs. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. This reading is for earth signs. So if you are a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, this reading is for you. This is kind of a full moon reading because I feel like I want to do something a little bit more intense than just your standard weekly overview. So let's talk about what this full moon means for you guys. I would prefer that you apply your sun, moon, Mars. I would prefer that you apply your rising sign, but you can apply your sun, moon, Mars, or Venus. Okay, so the Magician reverse, Princess of Pentacles reverse. I'm just gonna pull a little bit more before I go into this. But yeah, so Two of Swords reverse. I don't know, just going through it right now. I didn't post last week because I'm just, you know, kind of tired too. I've been really lethargic. I think Mars retrogrades hit me the hardest because my chart is ruled by Mars. So, okay. So I have Three of Swords. I feel like this full moon really got rid of something for you. And I don't know if it was something that you wanted. Now I do have the Magician reverse and Princess of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like you were over invested in something that you weren't really honest about, or that you weren't really forthcoming about. And I think it caught up to you. I think that you were in maybe a disagreement with someone, or you were trying to kind of protect yourself or protect someone from something, but it caught up to you and it kind of blew up in your face. I think maybe you had good intentions, but I think overall it just ended up not working out in your favor. And I think right now you're kind of going through a very heavy transitional period of like letting go and moving away from what you thought you wanted. And I think that it's really hard for you to accept because you really wanted this to be something that worked out. I think you were really invested in a project or something and it didn't work out, and I think that is really hard for you to accept because when you put your energy and time into something, you often don't do it if you know that there's going to be a bad result. Like, you don't make bad investments. So I think accepting that you made a bad investment recently is something that's really hitting you a lot harder than you're prepared to accept. So many cards. Okay, the Lover's upright. So I do feel like this is something that you can work through. This is something that is not necessarily the end. I feel like you just need to be kind of aware of yourself more right now. Four of Swords reverse, you need to release some of the baggage I feel like you've been really holding on to. I feel like you're kind of quick to put yourself down in this situation instead of focus on building yourself back up. I think it's one of those situations. It's one of those situations where you just kind of have to accept it for what it is and then move from that in a positive way. And you also have Three of Pentacles reversed. So again, I think you're just really holding on to that sense of baggage or that sense of investment that didn't work out in the favor that you wanted it to. So many oracle cards. But yeah, this full moon was basically about trial and error for you. But I feel like you've been so preoccupied lately in like fast results or quick, I don't know, I feel like you've just been wanting things to fall into your lap a bit, and you've been working really hard, so I think that's kind of why you're just like ready for results, but you're impatient. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. So it's kind of just about you needing to pick yourself up and try again. I feel like you might not want to hear that, but I feel like this is about you getting back up after you fall down and finding a new way to do things, because it wasn't necessarily that you were doing something wrong, it's just that you need to do it differently. So that is the reading I have for you for this full moon. And yeah, so if you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. This reading is for fire signs. If you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this reading is for you. I would prefer your rising sign or moon sign, but you can apply your sun, Mars, Venus, all of that stuff. So yeah, cards aren't really wanting to fall for you, so that's okay. The Fool reversed. Oh, King of Cups reversed. This is going to be a full moon reading, kind of about this upcoming week after the full moon and what the full moon kind of meant for you specifically, or things that you might notice based on that. So, but the cards don't want to fall for you. I don't know why. And there's like, I don't really want to give you a message. So far this is a weird message. Oh, okay, that was a clear one. Okay, so I have King of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed. This week has kind of told you that you're stuck in a rut, that you're holding on to things that you shouldn't, that you're acting a bit more erratically or impulsively lately. I don't really feel like you've been in your element. I feel like you have a vision or an idea of where you want to go, but I also feel like every time you move forward, you get taken 10 steps back. And I also have King of Cups reversed and the Fool reversed. So I feel like you were in a situation recently where you were extremely optimistic and you didn't get the results that you were expecting or that you were hoping for. I do feel like you're kind of in denial lately about something, or about like an area in your life that you need to move away from. I feel like you're just in this rut and you just don't want to, you don't know how to get out of it. You don't know how to get out of this headspace that you're in. And I feel like it's really weighing on you, but I also feel like you're avoiding it, or like you don't really want to accept like that you're in a rut. I feel like you're just kind of trying to act erratically, or, you know, put all of your energy into like random things throughout the day to distract yourself, but you keep running into yourself. And I think overall you're just really disappointed right now. And I also feel like this is kind of about relationship dynamics. Maybe you were just really hopeful of something and you were really over-invested, and I think that maybe it didn't end up being something as productive for you as you would hope it would be, and now you're trying to move away from that, or maybe you're realizing that you want different things for yourself, and I think this is something that you just don't really want to face. I don't think it's something that's pleasant for you, because I feel like you've worked really hard, and this could be why you're like impulsively buying too many things right now, because you're trying to like put your energy into something that's thrilling to avoid having to deal with it. And you do have Nine of Wands reversed, so I just feel like you've been kind of like the calm after the storm. I feel like you've been really defensive lately. I feel like people are just really draining to you lately, but you're trying to continue the route that you're going. You're trying to continue fighting for what you believe in. I just think you're kind of being called now to accept that you need to let go of something, or accept that something isn't the way that it needs to be, so that you can allow change to take place. Because right now you just keep doing this like weird, unhealthy repetition or habit or rut, and it's not getting you anywhere that you want to be. So I feel like you need to kind of change something about your behavior or your routine right now. Your routine is not helping you get what you want, and I think you're just in this cycle of not getting what you want and then being depressed over it. Eight of Wands, so everything is a very bit slowed down. It's not really going at the pace that you want, and that's because you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, and you kind of need to move away from that. So something in your routine needs to change, whether that's a relationship dynamic, but you have to face something about yourself that you're avoiding. So that is what that means. And then let me pull an oracle card for you. Starseed, what lights you up? So yeah, like I think you're just a bit down lately, a bit lost. I feel like you've kind of given up on yourself a bit, and I feel like you need to really just be more authentic to your own needs right now. Pay attention to what you want, not what other people feel you should do, not the input of anything else apart from what makes you feel good about yourself, because I feel like that's really important for you right now. You need to reconnect with yourself. So yeah, that's kind of the message. Overall, that completes this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, this reading is for water signs. If you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this reading is for you. The Lovers keeps popping up in everyone's reading, so I feel like everyone's really going through themes about relationships this full moon. Everyone's having to do some shadow work right now. I feel like Mars retrograde really does that, though. Brings out like areas of your life that you are passionate about or that you're not passionate about, and magnifies like what you need to do less or more of. So it makes sense that everyone's kind of going through. Oh my gosh, all the cards came out. Sorry, Mars retrograde always like ruins my motivation, and that's usually why I stop posting or not go kind of like lethargic. I'm just, retrograde season is just not my time to shine, especially Mars, because that's my chart ruler. Alright, I just need one more clear card to get an understanding of where this direction is for this reading for water signs. Oh, okay. So I have the Lovers, I have Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you are invested, you are excited about the commitments and the ideas that you've been working on, and you are very hopeful, you're very passionate to a degree. But you've also you really believe in something that you're doing, and you're putting all of your energy into it because you believe in it. You don't do things that you don't believe in. So you're very passionate right now about this, but you're also carrying a lot of weight on your back right now. You're carrying so much that you're not really giving anyone room to do anything to help you or to be there for you, because you're trying to do it all. And I think you don't really want to admit this to someone, because I feel like you want to appear kind of like you have everything together, but I feel like you're kind of putting up a facade right now, and it's like internally I feel like it's making you resentful. I feel like you're becoming resentful of a person or a dynamic in your life, and it's making you kind of hostile, and I feel like you don't know how to release that built-up tension, because you've been so I meant to say tension. You've been so focused on trying to like do it all for this person, or take away everything, and procure like a healthy financial situation for this person, or you're trying to cover your grounds, like all of your grounds, but it's really wearing you down. And instead of like asking for help or admitting this, you're trying to act like you have it all under control, and you don't. So I feel like this is also going to make you resentful in the long run, because if you're not being honest and you're bottling something up, you're only going to be like holding that within you, and you're not giving people a fair chance to be able to help you or to be able to work with you and make you feel better about the situation. So I really think that you need to be more vocal right now. I think you need to take off some of the baggage on your plate. But I feel like I'm constantly pulling that card for you, and I'm telling you to stop carrying the weight of the world, and you never listen. So 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I just really feel like you're not in a place. I feel like you're trying to invest in something that feels like a bad investment to you. And I feel like you've known this for a while, you've felt this for a while, but you really don't want to admit it, and you don't want to talk about it, and you don't want to communicate about it. So you're just kind of like imploding right now. This is a week where you're just kind of imploding, because you've been putting so much effort into this. You've been trying so hard to get this result, but you're silent about it. Positive note though, you have strength. So I feel like you will get through this. You have the power and the energy to get through this, and you're stubborn. So it's going to happen for you, but you need to be mindful about what you want long term. If the relationship dynamics in your life are something that you want long term, you have to communicate your needs. You have to be better about communicating your needs, because you're not going to get what you want by yourself, especially in a relationship dynamic. You need to be more diplomatic if you're expecting something to change in that area. Let's pull an oracle card for you. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And I feel like that is kind of the vibe for you right now, especially with this full moon. You need to change your energy, because a lot of what's happening right now is just you psyching yourself out, and it's you making things harder on yourself than they need to be. So you need to communicate, and you need to get out what you are feeling. So yeah, overall, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for always being patient with me, even when I post inconsistently. Eventually, I would love to be like consistent and post more. It's just really hard sometimes. And I would like to have a very available and free schedule to do this because I love doing this, but it's just very hard sometimes. And yeah, I'm trying my best, and I will post more content on Twitter and Patreon hopefully today. So make sure you're following me there, and I will see you in my next video.